Hi there, Edith. Good morning. I apologize. I had a lot of stuff that happened after I messaged you. And of course, we got uh, infected with COVID, so that's one of my bad news. But I'm doing much better now. So I'll go ahead and just get straight to it so that I can provide you information about your website. Um, so three things that I want to be able to discuss, and that will be your website, your Google business profile, along with your competitions, and um, the performance behind all of them. So first things first, of course, we're gonna be using our best friend, Google, right? This is the number one search engine all across the world, worldwide. So this is what we're gonna be using. And for us real estate investors, there are some usual terms that are used online that our potential sellers are using, and it depends on the actual city, and that's the reason why I had to be particular as to where your business is registered, because we will have to be using that for our Google business profile. And it doesn't mean that we get to be stuck in one area. It just means that that will be our kind of home base, and we can just, claim that we are servicing surrounding areas. So, when our potential sellers, key in or enters their keyword, this is one of the famous words that potential sellers uses in Austin. And when you enter that keyword, you will usually see, of course, some ads, and usually ads are not, you pay attention to them, but at the same time, we know that people just pay in order for them to be seen, right? Which is, I have nothing against this one because this one is effective as well. But it's still different when you're organic. When you've established your credibility, your authority, your power in the industry, in your market, in your area, right? So, um, there's a finding in 2022 as to where 72% of researchers or anyone who searches online clicks in the hero section, the area, the landing page, the landing section. Um, but like I said, ads is usually not the priority. The priority are the ones who are organically on top, right? So this is the what you call Google Map Pack, and this is where a lot of people clicks, right? And when you click onto this one, you're not seeing just top three. You have a whole lot of other competition. So it's saying here that there are just 14 businesses in your area. So in that area for that, only that keyword, okay? So then you want to be, on this top three. And in order for you to do that, you have to be able to get your business registered. I did check on your company name, and this is what's coming up. So we want to make sure that we register our Google business profile. And when you fill it out, you have to fill it out completely with the name that you're going to be using, with the address that you're going to be using, or the address that you have, because they will be sending a code as to where you have to verify it. You can show or not show your address um, in it, so that's that's not a problem, right? Some people do show it, some people don't, so that's fine if you're a service provider. Um, and then have, if you help out someone, have them review, put your review on it. and always have updated, update your photos on there. Always put an update in your profile. So the technique more is more of like a daily activity. That's the most of the challenge that we're gonna be getting from putting you in on top, right? On top three, but this is where you want to be, because in the fourth, or elsewhere, you're gonna have minimal um reach, or minimal, exposure. So you want to be in this top three. So that's Google Business Profile. That's and of course, website is a part of it, but it's not the holistic, everything of it, right? So it's connected to your social media and all the other directories. So you want to be found in all the directories where your top competitions are found, so that you are being stated across the internet, and all the information has to be exactly the same, including hours of operation, description, your business name, and all of that. So next we're gonna go to the actual website, right? We're gonna visit your website and just check and see. So two things that Google loves and Google considers will be command content, and also command content and also keywords. So command content, I see that you have content in there, but of course, you want to be able to show for at least 1,500 to 2,000 words, and those are not just random words, right? Words that help educate your potential seller, right? So if they ask, who you are, you want to be able to give a specific detail on who you are as an investor. Um, and the more genuine you are, the better. Even those words that are, that are how your images are saved, are read by Google as well, so that is taken accounted for. But yeah, so doing that, 1,500 to 2,000 words, and having other pages, you can rank other pages as well. And I'm going to show you that using your competition's website in a little bit. And then, of course, the keywords. So, same exact keywords that your potential sellers are using, you want to be able to incorporate that in your website. So, sell my house fast, Austin, Texas, you want to be able to incorporate that in your website, because that helps out as well. It means that you are being relevant to your sellers, potential sellers' searches, right? You're showing up for them. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit, and what it looks like. So, right now, of course, you don't have any performance. This is Ahrefs. This is how we determine the performance of your competition and your website, right? So no data as of yet. I know that your website has been around for more than a year. So right now it's just acting as a business card. And the moment you see, the potential of your website, the moment you'll know that there's more to it than just a website. So, looking reviewing your competition's website, you can see, a little bit more information there. Of course, you want to have phone number that people can click into, just so if they're on the road and they, just decide, let me go ahead and just check and see and how I can sell my house. Then you want them to be able to click onto your phone number right away, right? And be able to enter their address and get that cash offer. If they cannot get a hold of you, then at least be able to provide the address and check and see what their potential is, or potential money that they can get for. Right. So, and then of course, the information of how you are servicing your processes. You can see that they have keywords there. These are keywords. They are showing up for keywords for their potential sellers. your process, your credibility, right? Where are you featured in? If you're not featured in, then, some reviews. And of course, the more people you help, the more you will gain all of these information, right? And of course, having those featured in. So, and I'll talk to you more about that in a little bit. And then, of course, showing yourself, your beautiful face, to everyone, showing how genuine you are, how credible you are. So, putting your face out there and people kind of understanding who you are and how you work will really help them get to know and help them decide as to why they should be working with you. Of course, we know already that selling a house is very sensitive, right? So the more genuine you are, the more real you are as a person, the better, because they know that you are real, you're the right person, for them. And of course some definition of why they should consider you, again, breaking down all the processes as to where they won't have any questions in their mind. And of course, not everyone will read all the information that's on your website, but Google recognizes that you are preparing your potential sellers if they have any questions. It means that you and your business is really there to be able to hold your potential sellers, one step at a time. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the behind the scenes. We're running out of time. So I'm just going to be discussing this. Don't pay attention to any other details. UR rating will be your trust rating, credibility. It's like a credit score online, and DR rating will be your domain rating, the power of your website. Both has to be relatively the same, and the highest rate is 100. And these two are impacted by these two numbers right here. Backlinks will be basically, these links that you're seeing the featured in. If you are featured in an article, you can, you get a blog, right? It's a shout out of your website from another website saying that, this is your business, or Estate Home Solutions is the best in Austin, Texas, and all of that good stuff. So different backlinks are made differently, so the more quality it is, the better. Domain will be basically, those websites that are housing those links, and um, they can transfer credibility, power, and authority to your website. So you want to make sure that these are, really good and quality. And then organic keywords is 154. They are getting recognized for this type, but there's 154 keywords they are being recognized for. And in a return, with all their efforts, they are getting about 340 traffic per month on their website. So just imagine 340 if you were to convert, 20 or 10% of them, right? 34, and if you convert half of the 34, how much it would be for you to get that inbound motivated seller. All right, so volume, keyword volume is the number of searches for this specific keyword. Keyword difficulty is how difficult it is to rank for that keyword. 100 being the hardest and 0 being the easiest, but I would still use them either way, just because you can, once you get your authority out there, you can be recognized for other keywords. Position is where you are ranked at, being here, right? So sell my house fast Austin, use that in your website. Sell my house fast Austin Tech TX. So all of these keywords will help you drive traffic in your website as long as you put that in your website. So I hope this helped out, and if you have any questions, let me know. But I hope you get to apply it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week and Happy New Year. Bye.